Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 7th. Um, actually, I'm thinking about tomorrow because tomorrow would have been my mom's birthday. And I'll be thinking about mom as I am flying to Michigan to start Lyle Lovett's tour. I think our first gig is on Thursday. I'm still in a healing mode. It's not that it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm just going to have to be really cognizant about this. I've been trying to recoup as best I could after surgery here at home. And then I look down at my a little health meter on my phone, and I'm still averaging about 15,000 steps a day, even though I'm trying to take them slow and easy. It's really hard to kind of veg out when you're home. So it's going to be nice to get into a bunk on the bus and just get better. The hard part of this whole thing is I was supposed to go in for a checkup on the 16th. That's halfway through the tour, and I can't. I'll be on the road, so I'm not going to be able to go in until August to see if this even worked, if it healed properly, and all that. So I'm anxious about that, but it is what it is. There's nothing much I can do about that. It was fun the other day. I was at Home Depot, and I was walking around and I heard some music playing over their system. And I went, God, I know that tune. And then I suddenly realized it was Undercover Angel that I had recorded with Alan O'Day many years ago. And then I was just there and I'm walking around and I hear I Am Woman is playing with Helen Reddy. And we recorded that. And it made me thinking about Helen again. I had done a bunch of work with Helen in the early years, and I thought I would go back and revisit the I Am Woman album. That was the title of the album. And a little info on that is I Am Woman is the third studio album by Australian-American pop singer Helen Reddy, released on the 13th of November, 1972 on Capitol Records. The album included her second recording of the song that gave the album its name, which was also the version that spent a week at number one in the Billboard's Top 100. The band on this record, it was so much fun doing this. It was myself on bass, Jim Gordon on drums, Mike Dacey on guitar, Mike Melvoin on piano, Don Menza on saxophone, Dick Hyde on trombone, Kathy Dacey on background vocals, and Helen Reddy on vocals. The woodwinds that were on I Am Woman, I've featured I Am Woman in the past, so I'm not going to play that one again, was Jim Horn. Tom Catalano produced all the tracks I'm going to play today. Jay Center had produced I Am Woman. Artie Butler did all the string arrangements on the tracks we're doing, and he conducted the orchestra. Artie's an amazing cat. Buck Herring engineered I Am Woman, and he was the kind of the patriarch of second chapter of Acts. I did a lot of records with him. He used to have SunWest Studios right near Sunset and Western in Hollywood, and we did a lot of work together, and he passed recently. But the great Armin Steiner engineered all these other tracks. And I'm looking for some more info, but that is it. But this is 1972 Helen Reddy's I Am Woman. So I'm going to play you a couple of tunes from this. Hold on. I'm just trying to get some writer's credits on here. Oh, this is a fabulous song. It was written by the great Leon Russell. I mean, Leon wrote so many great songs. I remember when I worked with Ray Charles and we did A Song for You. And that was one of Leon's great songs. I mean, an amazing guy. But this one is called This Masquerade. So this is from Helen Reddy's album, I Am Woman in 1972. This Masquerade, written by Leon Russell.
Are we really happy for words to say, searching but not finding understanding anyway. We're lost in this masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes.
This was really weird. I'm sitting there thinking, this song sounds really strong. What is going on? And I kind of glance up, and it was my phone ringing, and it was Jay Wright, who's Lyle's tour manager, calling me with information for tomorrow. So I felt I have to pick this up, and stuff. But it was right in the middle of this song. So I am going to roll back just a little bit and then pick it up here. We are in the middle of This Masquerade by Leon Russell, being performed by Helen Reddy on her 1972 album, I Am Woman. So here we go. We'll see what happens now with this.
Play. Thoughts of leaving disappear.
Seamless technology. I'm like the master of it all.
No matter how hard I try to understand the reason that we carry on this way, we're lost in a no matter how hard I try to understand the reason that we carry on this way, we're lost in a masquerade.
Helen was so delightful to work with. She was really a sweetheart in the studio, and it always broke my heart that her end was difficult for her health-wise and stuff. But she left quite a legacy. Certainly during that period, there wasn't a place I could go. I mean, I Am Woman was almost like Susudio. I mean, everywhere you went, that song was playing. And it was really, it was quite a legacy with that one. I am going to play this, and this is a beautiful song too, with one of my favorite artists who I did several albums with, and it was, when he passed, boy, it was a heartbreaker, and that's the great Kenny Rankin. I loved working with Kenny. Boy, his voice, his playing were just like nobody else. When we lost him, it was a huge deal. I had worked with him. We had just done a gig together. He told me he had cancer. And shortly after that, I heard he had passed. It was like unbelievable. But this is one of Kenny Rankin's songs called Peaceful. And you would probably recognize this, but a really beautiful, beautiful song. And Kenny's version's like really incredible. Everything Kenny did was amazing. I think his version of Blackbird, when the Beatles were like inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something like that, they requested that Kenny perform his version of Blackbird for the induction. He was something amazing. So here we go. This is Peaceful by Kenny Rankin, sung by Helen Reddy.
In the morning fun when no one will be drinking any more wine, I'll wake the sun up by giving him a fresh air full of the wind cup. And I won't be found in the shadows hiding sorrow. And I can wait for fate to bring around to me any part of my tomorrow. Cause it's so peaceful here. There's no one bending over my shoulder, nobody breathing in my ear. So peaceful here. In the evening, shadows are calling me, and the dew settles in my mind. And I think of friends in the yesterday when my plans were giggled and rhymed. I had a song while on the run, and its love brought a tear to my eye. And maybe someday you'll up and say we had a pretty nice time. Oh my. Cause it's so peaceful here. There's no one bending over my shoulder, nobody breathing in my ear. So peaceful
It's a great song, and Kenny's version is really amazing. Here's a great song that we did on the album, and it's by the great songwriting team of Barry Mann and Cynthia Wilde, who wrote "You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling." All, I mean, they're like right up there with Goffin and King and Lieber and Stoller and all those great teams. Cynthia and Barry are amazing. And this one is called "The Last Blues Song." So here we go again, Helen Reddy.
I've been crying in my own mind since he's been gone. But I've done some thinking, and it's starting to sink in that life goes on. So if you're somebody who's feeling sorry for yourself, better sing along. 'Cause this is gonna be the last blues song. Now a little bitty bit of self-pity can really sing, but it keeps on growing, and you know, whoa, and don't change a thing. So if you're a person who's hooked on hurting on yourself, better sing along. 'Cause this is gonna be the last blues song.
Sounds like an off-Broadway tune. Here's another classic here. Let me do one more for you. Let's see if we got writer's credits on this one. This is a old classic. I should not do this without getting it, so I'm going to pull up a little info. Hold on just a minute. This was written by, great, Percy Mayfield and originally recorded by Ray Charles. The song was a U.S. #1 hit in 1961 and won a Grammy Award for Best Rhythm and Blues Recording, and becoming one of Ray Charles's signature songs. So Percy Mayfield wrote this one, and it's the great Hit the Road Jack. So here we go.
Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Oh, daddy, why'd you treat me so mean? You're the meanest old daddy that I've ever seen. You know, if and I say so, you'll have to pack your things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hear what I say, hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Now, baby, listen, baby, though you treat me this way, well, I'll be back on my feet someday. Don't care what you do, cause it's understood. If you ain't got money, you ain't no good. You know, if and I say so, you'll have to pack your things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack, don't you come back. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more.
Yeah. So that's it, Helen Reddy's I Am Woman 1972 album. Again, it was such a treat to work with her. We did this album, I think, one or two things with Joe Wissert producing her. Because I've featured I Am Woman in the past and maybe another song or two, but I have to just dig around. It gets hard to find things sometimes and finding credits and all of that. But I probably won't be posting anything tomorrow because I'm going to be in transit all day, heading to the Detroit airport. And once I get in, then we're going to hook up either at a hotel or the bus is going to meet us at the airport. We're all coming in from different directions on this one, as usual. And then we'll be out for the month. And I hope to see some of you out there on the road while I'm out with Lyle. And then we are done, I think, with some stuff in August, but then September we're doing, I think, a Canadian run and maybe going up to Alaska. And then I'm seeing a whole bunch of other stuff in October and November. So when I get back, I'm going to immediately get in, see the doctor, and see how things have worked, and hopefully not have to do any repair work on that. But once I'm out there, I'm going to lay as low as I possibly can. So take good care, everybody. All my best wishes, and I'll be filming venues and doing interviews, and we'll be hanging out. So talk to you soon. Bye.